In 1799, a boy named Conrad Reed found a 17-pound rock made of gold in a creek in North Carolina and used it as a doorstop in the family's home. In 1802, his father John Reed showed the rock to a jeweler who recognized it as gold and offered to buy it. Reed, unaware of the real value, sold it for $3.50. In order to quickly identify the training of their mules in a herd, the U.S. Army shaved bells into the tail. 1 bell meant the animal could pack, 2 meant it could pack drive, and 3 meant it was also broke to ride. Florence Nightingale was not only a nurse but a statistician who created one of the first pie charts and authored 150 books, pamphlets, and reports. The American Civil War not only killed nearly 1 million soldiers, it also had many addicted to morphine. Coca-Cola was introduced to try to help them overcome their addiction. Hollywood legend Shirley MacLaine played baseball on an all-boys team, the 1940s, holding the record for most home runs, which earned her the nickname Powerhouse. CCR's Have You Ever Seen the Rain is about the fact the band wildly exceeded all of their expectations, were rich, famous, and hugely successful. Despite all this, they were all miserable, angry, depressed, and constantly fighting each other for control of the band. They broke up soon after. The London Underground has its own subspecies of mosquito that lives exclusively in the stations and tunnels. The first commercial airliner shot down by hostile forces was Napster issued a cease and desist order to the band The Offspring to stop them from selling bootleg merchandise imprinted with the Napster logo. On the entire 4,300-mile length of the Amazon River there are no bridges. When deaf people experience stroke-related brain damage, they often lose the ability to sign in remarkably similar ways to the different forms of language. The Epley maneuver is a simple and effective treatment for vertigo that involves a sequence of head movements. Dr. John Epley had a hard time convincing other doctors that it was effective despite the ease of application and proven efficacy. Scientists at the Parkes Radio Telescope in Australia spent 17 years trying to identify powerful but extremely short radio bursts that would appear at seemingly random intervals. In 2015, they finally identified the cause: a microwave oven at the facility. Pop Rocks, Tang, and Cool Whip were all invented by one person, Dr. William A. Mitchell. Bats eat enough insects to save the U.S. over $1 billion a year in crop damage and pesticide.